Knife dope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy is back with a fresh batch of dope. Knife dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. You guys remember this knife from my most recent video? This is the Wee Tyro. Has been in the pocket for over a week at this point, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. But I had to correct myself as I gave you guys a little bit of misinformation during my review. I told you guys that this was a right-hand tip-up carry only style pocket clip. But I'm happy to report your boy was wrong. This is actually a 4-position pocket clip, so you can mount it right or left-hand tip-up. And if you're feeling kind of crazy, you can even go right or left-hand tip down. God forbid. Now, what kind of confused me when I was doing the review was they had sent this extra pivot along with the knife, and I didn't know what the hell that was about. Actually, what you can do as well, you can actually remove the clip altogether, and then you would be installing the extra pivot which is provided, which would allow you to have a uniform look, kind of like you see here. So plenty of options when it comes to pocket clip on this Wee Tyro. Now, as great as this knife looks and as good as all that sounds, that's not what we're here to talk today about, people. Not at all. Got a new knife design that was brought to us from Knife Standards. And so without further ado, let's get to the dope. Now, if you aren't familiar with Knife Standards, that is a YouTube channel as well as this knife company brand. The gentleman behind the brand and the channel is a gentleman by the name of ATR. And this is their newest offering, the RR3. Now, the RR is named after his late father, who had the initials RR. And number 3 being, as this is his 3rd design. You know, I did a little bit of a deep dive on the brand and the philosophy and whatnot, and it's really a touching story. You know, ATR, I guess, grew up with the love with pocket knives along with his father, the Mr. RR, and they bonded over their love of pocket knives. Unfortunately, before ATR or Knife Standards as a brand came to start producing and making knives, his father tragically passed. So the company, as well as the designs, have always been honored to dedicate to his father. And I thought that was very touching, you know. I've got a father in my life, which means the world to me, so I can totally stand behind that. But I digress. This RR3 is rather being OEM by Bestech. Couple of different variants you could choose from. This one has got the frosty inlay, which accommodates both sides of the knife. This is titanium handle. We also get some nice chamfers going down both sides of the knife as well. This particular version has this orange peel texture along with that gorgeous stonewash finish. We've got the RR branding here on that captive pivot there on the show side. Couple of forms of deployment. We've got this bulbous set of tits right alongside a front flipper. I think that's probably my best combo when it comes to deployment options, is a set of tits, a hole, along with a front flipper. Let's check it out. Woo! And the detent is dialed the fuck in. Now, even though this is their smallest design to date, we're still measuring 7.4 inches, so plenty of knife. Of that, we've got 3.2 inches of Van X Super Clean. We've got a totally sterile presentation on the blade outside of that Van X branding there, right by the tang. Now, these are actually numbered. Don't know how many are in the collection, but this is number 11. This is also a first for them, as this is their first nested liner lock. We've got plenty of room for your disengagement. No jimping on the lock bar, but still, that's no issue. Easily disengageable. Full flat grind. We've got 110,000 blade stock thickness. Add those numbers up, and what do you got? She's a certified slicey hoe. Now we've got T8 hardware all the way around. Reversible right or left hand tip up wire pocket clip. Now I did read in the literature that came with this knife that this knife is compatible with their milled titanium pocket clip. There goes the ATR branding on the spine. Now I don't know if the milled clip accommodates or rather accompanies the knife when you buy it, or if it's some type of aftermarket purchase that you need to do to get that. We do have ceramic bearings in the pivot, as well as a ceramic detent. 4.3 ounces is the weight. I'm digging it, man. Very, very much so. Full disclosure, when I first heard about these a couple of weeks back, I almost did pull the trigger. Kind of regretting that now a little bit because I think I would have loved to have had this in the collection. Good job on the edge termination with the plunge grind. We do have a receding grind there, but you do have ample sharpening life, so no issues with that. Now let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with America first. And so I hit them like this. River's Edge Cutlery exclusive. Spyderco Parent 3. How about this one? The best Vero knife to date, and that is the Vero Synapse. Similar when it comes to those chamfers going down the handle, but a great knife nonetheless. So there you see those. Let's do a couple more, shall we? How about some more Best Tech OEM knives? Recent acquisition. This is the Richard Rogers X Mid. Then we're going to come with this one of my favorite pickups this year, coming to us from them Devo boys, and that is the Devo Stout. Version 2, don't get it fucked up. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. How about another Best Tech OEM knife? And one of my KOTY contenders for the price point. That is, of course, the Golden Design Works Nugget. Last but certainly not least, another goddamn KOTY contender. I've been telling you guys about this knife all goddamn year, and that is the Kubi Momentum. Premium rendition, of course. And so there you see the RR3 up against those. Now, sure, there's a lot of initials and a lot of abbreviations with this brand, but I can dig it. RR is the father, and this is dedicated to him. Love that aspect of this company, so much so that I will be attempting to start supporting this brand a little bit more. He's making a great design, great knife, great OEM, fair price, quality materials. Yeah, co-signing this bitch. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!